Anxiousness and depression are styles of state of mind ailments. Most individuals, and even the majority of medical professionals, agree that being dispirited leads to stress. Nonetheless, the large number of individuals in scientific research agree that being anxiety and clinical depression have not consistently occurred. A 2012 study by L.H. Guggenheim located that people who had become depressed or diagnosed as possessing clinical depression were 4 to 10 opportunities even more very likely to go through coming from posttraumatic stress and anxiety disorder and depressive indicators than those without. Among various other factors, depression induces emotions of sadness, hopelessness, and lowered electricity. This has been presented for bipolar disorders and for bipolar condition. For a psychological disorder, this result has been noted for a single subject matter. In bipolar problem, subject matters mention feeling even more alone, antsy, or unpleasant. Some clinical depression possessed a straight impact on mind. Nevertheless, other indicators of clinical depression did not raise along with raised depression. Stress and anxiety generate sensations of nervousness, worry, or hate. The individual who has it might presume that there is something they presume need to take place to them. Depression creates a sense of anxiousness and the sense of being overly dependent on others to obtain what it wishes. This might induce the feeling that if you are depressed, you're just actually depressed because you are depressed. I've utilized this to my success. I was in prison for 5 years, and I was in a family with 8 little ones. Although the two health conditions are different, you can have both at the same time. The only distinction between it and an automated gearbox cars and truck is the electrical power of the front tire. For the two-wheel design, it will certainly take a smaller sized quantity of torque than a regular back tire. But the frontal tire will certainly still possess even more power. Therefore, it is incredibly necessary to check out your torque when establishing down the automobile on an incline like 4,000 meters. Agitation and restlessness may likewise be a sign and symptom of clinical depression. Another way that depression can influence folks has been revealed to be via self-mutilations, which in this case mean that folks cannot function as a device. Some of personal reduction may result in someone who is depressed to ended up being more and more oppressive, hence being not up to carry on living a life that is not meeting and satisfying in itself. Researchers have presented that clinical depression lower the creation of oxygen and may even create a boost in cholesterol levels. It's typical to possess emotions of anxiousness or anxiety coming from time to opportunity. We may likewise experience it whenever we really feel depressed, and we presume of anxiety as the adverse side impacts of not performing what we love the many, to be sad, cold, depressed. But depression is not a basic sense, and it's not something that ought to be addressed gently. It can be addressed at a variety of opportunity aspects.